Hello, I hope everything's well. It's Misfortune, and this is gonna be a long one. I've been a big fan of Thomas Sanders for a really long time, during the Vine era. Back in my day, we didn't even have none of that TikTok. Vine was the older folks had. Testing the creator's abilities, only having 6 seconds to entertain the audience. The good days. Anyways, weird rant aside, Thomas Sanders. I remember compilations of his old Vines, watching them all the time, making friends over, making references of his Vines, introducing some of my friends to him actually. When Vine shut down, I was scared. I thought I lost one of my biggest idols. But then the shift to YouTube. Thomas Sanders was one of my biggest idols. He helped me through so many emotional issues that I was going through that I couldn't really go to others for. I was really scared to go to people. I'm always scared. I might be bothering them or might disappoint them. I'm scared that they'll belittle my feelings. Watching his content helped me ease my anxiety and made me genuinely laugh. I know it's really dumb to say, but this man without knowing helped me through really rough patches in my life that I haven't talked to anyone about. Sanders Sides is basically part of Thomas's psyche personified. For starters, with 4 different sides: logic, morality, creativity, and anxiety. As time went on, we got to see and intrusive thoughts. As Thomas reached certain predicaments in his life, he would discuss the problems with himself, aka his sides, and try to assess and solve the problem. As time went on, their costumes and designs changed, and I fell in love. I loved Roman's whole fit. I loved and absolutely wanted, needed Anxiety's hoodie. More lore was given, and they even got names. Well, already had names, rather than the roles that they play. Anxiety's name was Virgil, morality's name being Patton, logic being Logan, creativity being Roman, while the newer assets such as intrusive thoughts being Remus and deceit being Janus, which did throw me for a loop at first, but it's fine. I mean, Virgil's name threw me off as well. The newer episodes, in my opinion, have come full swing. The older episodes putting Virgil in a much more darker spot, making him out as the villain, with him being animated as a villain in the Butch Hartman episode, or as I'd like to say, Fartman. In the recent episodes, Deceit has been not so much of a hero, but more like a conflict resolve kind of guy. I'm also going to add this right here, but I love Deceit. I love him so much. I'm not sure if you can tell by me drawing hearts around his design while I sketch him out, but I love him. I love his concept, I love his design, and I love the duality thing that goes on with him, being like two-faced and the contrasting colors and like literal part in his face, whatever. Me being fangirl aside, whatever. Sanders Sides was a big thing with me and my friends in high school too. Some of us were even planning to do a Sanders Sides group cosplay, and yours truly was going to be Anxiety of the group. We even discussed theories and plots of the episodes, making fan art, discussing about the latest episode that came out. Oh my god, I love Sanders Sides so much. I love the lore, I love how much it changes over time and improves. I love how Thomas Sanders brings in different mediums too. I like that he even adds music. I listen to his music all the time on repeat. I even like that he brings in things like puppets, like the puppet episode. Each of the sides becoming puppets that are made differently from a fellow creator on YouTube. The puppets were made from different mediums such as sock puppets, or even the classic paper bag puppet, and Roman being the extra person he is, he'd make the Muppet kind of puppet. One that would make the Muppets blush. The episode making reference from shows that some I can't remember, but some being like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, or even the Muppets themselves, or like I said earlier. And other shows I can't really remember, but they remind me of the children's shows that I would watch as a kid. Or the most recent episode being an animatic, being animated by one of my favorite artists on YouTube, ABD Illustrates. You can probably tell that I'm a big fan by like the name. Art Senpai, please notice me. In all honesty, Thomas Sanders has been a huge inspiration to me and keeps keeps me inspired to keep making content. Even if I don't have much of a fan base, that doesn't really matter. In general, I genuinely do like making videos. They actually do make me happy, taking my mind off of things that keep bringing me down. Anyways, so far it's just been a sappy thank you letter to Thomas and Alex. Both channels being linked below because I love them and you should love them too. So let's talk about the piece itself. One of the episodes, Thomas Sanders, they sit around trying to find a way to distract them healthily. Most of the sides were wearing onesies, and I had the idea to put them all in onesies. I had to do some research for Logan, and I had to make some guesses on Thomas and the other two. At first I put Logan in an owl onesie because he is the smart boy. We all love a good smart boy. But turns out he was in a unicorn onesie at one point, or everyone draws him in one, and I absolutely love it. While Penn is in his cat onesie, Roman in a Beauty and the Beast one, Thomas in a Stitch one as making a reference from his old vines. Virgil is also one of the reasons I did the whole piece as I sketch him. I did sketch him a while back. I drew him in a skeleton onesie, being his angsty little self. And the two left, I had to take some creative liberties. Remus being in his chaotic and cursed self, I didn't really find a specific onesie that I thought would suit him, so I drew him how he would love to be drawn in the buff. You know, draw me like one of your French girls. And Janice in a cute snake onesie with the cute little snake hands. I made the onesie yellow instead of green so it would match his color palette rather than looking like Remus with more of a green color palette. And taking some ideas from other artists, I had some of them that had done similar projects. I put the color that are associated with them in the background. I want to draw more Thomas Sanders content. Hopefully by the time I get back to some bigger projects like this, I have a more stylized art style, honestly. I'm not the most fond of my current style, but I know I'm getting better. I'm getting better at line art, but I really want to get smoother, as well as the colors. I want to get better at color balancing and getting better with color palettes in general. The thing I want to improve most is anatomy, believe it or not. I suck at hands, I suck at feet, and I'll never be happy with how I draw human anatomy. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna stop trying. Honestly, this whole video was a bit of a challenge. I'm not used to drawing a bunch of different characters at once. This even took a bit longer than some of my actual fully rendered stylized pieces with full backgrounds. I really want to get better, and these creators that I'm talking about keep me inspired to do so. Well, this has been a long enough video, so basically, thank you. Please like and subscribe, maybe even share, and remember to stay safe, stay inside, and drink plenty of water. Bye. Hi. I wanted to get this video out a lot sooner, but my computer was being a big dumb smooth brain just like me. And I know this video is just a big love letter to my YouTube idols that I know probably won't even see this total mess, but this video was gonna come out sooner or later, so whatever. Anyways, this is the end of the video, and remember to stay safe, stay inside, like, maybe even share, maybe subscribe, drink plenty of water, stay hydrated. Staying hydrated is very important, and thank you. Bye.